Hey guys, in this video I talk about how it felt using the BlackBerry Passport Silver Edition on holidays. So I just came back from a school trip for graduation. I didn't graduate though. It was just before graduation, just don't ask me why. But it was in Italy and I just came back. And I, of course, used my BlackBerry Passport Silver Edition throughout the whole trip. And if you're going on holiday, you want your phone to do some very basic things. You want it to take good pictures, you want it to be very good for carrying and traveling, and it should be as easy as possible to use the device on holiday because you don't want to mess around with your phone the whole time. And in this video, I'll talk about how I found the whole experience with the BlackBerry Passport. So let's start with the topic size. Of course, the BlackBerry Passport is a very big phone and it can be a problem carrying it around. But it was very cold in Italy, so I had to wear my coat all day, at least whenever I went out. And I was able to carry the BlackBerry Passport in the front pocket of my coat, and because of that I didn't have any problem carrying it around. It really wasn't too heavy and it wasn't too big. When it was in the pocket, I really didn't notice it in the pocket, so that it was a big pro. But I can imagine that if you go on a summer trip, the BlackBerry Passport can get too big because you can only carry it in your jeans pocket or your shorts pocket, and I guess that this will become a problem very soon if you want to go to a hot country on your holidays. But what else did that size mean? It meant that it was a really big attention grabber, if I can say that. Everyone was noticing my BlackBerry Passport when I used it, and everyone made a comment about it. Ooh, that looks like a calculator. Is that a mini PC? I guess that's a flask. If you don't like that, that can be a problem for you, but of course that doesn't have to be focused on holidays, because in everyday life everyone also does the same comments. So if you don't like that, that's what happened to me. So the next topic will be the camera, because on holidays you take a lot of pictures of nice houses, nice cities, a nice landscape, and maybe some group photos. And I did use the BlackBerry Passport for that. For photos, the BlackBerry Passport was very, very nice. I mainly used it in HDR mode, which means that it takes several photos after another in a very short period of time, and it sets them together with different settings, which means that the darker areas will also appear like they were lit. And that is a great feature, and that makes your photos seem very, very high quality. But that also meant that I had to stand there for 2 or 3 seconds in order to take the photo. And first of all, that looked very dumb, and it wasn't very convenient because the group was already going away and I had to stand there and take that photo. But the end result was totally worth it, and you'll see some photos right now so you can judge by yourself. You can also see some photos on my Instagram feed. Down there you can see my name for Instagram, so follow me there if you're interested in passport photos. What I really didn't like about the camera was the front-facing camera. Of course, if you're on a holiday and especially on a school trip, you take a lot of selfies, and I wanted to do that with the BlackBerry Passport, but those images, they're really, really bad. I just have to say that. They're totally soft, the low light quality is totally bad, and they're just not good. So if you do a lot of selfies, either do it with the back camera or by something like the DTEC 50 if you want to stay with BlackBerry, because the front-facing camera really is crap. I just have to say that, I'm sorry. Another thing that I noticed about the BlackBerry Passport's back camera is that it hunts for focus sometimes. So it doesn't know what to focus on, and some images get blurry and you have to take another one. So it's not the quickest, but if you take your time, the image results are amazing. And actually many other pupils that I went on trip with said that the quality was amazing and it was even better than on their iPhone, at least on first sight. So they were really impressed with the photos I've taken. So yeah, I really like that. Another thing I had to do on holidays is that I stay productive for some hours, that I can respond to some of your comments that you leave on my videos, and that I can respond to some emails. And that was also a breeze with the BlackBerry Passport. I used the native YouTube APK application to respond to your comments, which I will do a video on in the near future so you can know how you can download the YouTube APK. And I also used the web client to respond to your comments, and all of that worked really, really nicely. It's a productivity workhorse, so of course that wasn't a problem at all. The Wi-Fi connection was great. It has great antennas, the BlackBerry Passport Silver Edition, so that was no problem at all. I really like that. Another great thing that I noticed about the BlackBerry Passport on my holiday trip was the battery life. The BlackBerry Passport has a 3,100 something mAh battery, and I really noticed that. It held up for the whole day with taking pictures, listening to music on Spotify while on the bus to each city, and was sitting on the bus for 13 hours when I went from Germany to Italy or from Italy to Germany. And on each of these trips, when I got off the bus, I had about 30 to 40% left on the battery life. And on the bus, of course, I was surfing, I was chatting, I was listening to music on Spotify, so using Android APKs. And the BlackBerry Passport really held up well. It was totally fine, and that was really, really neat and very convenient. And I really, really like that. So that was the whole experience I had with the BlackBerry Passport when I went to the trip to Italy last week. So if you like this video, please make sure you give the video a like, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you stay updated with the newest BlackBerry videos, and also leave a comment in the comment section below. So maybe share your experiences when you took your BlackBerry Passport on holidays, how it went for you. Also make sure you follow me on all my social media channels, Instagram and Twitter. I also have a BlackBerry Messenger channel, and the pin to that channel is in the description section below. So see you in my next video. Until then, bye.